What's up, everyone? So we're back in the shop with Sanford. We're doing a few changes on it and getting it ready. We're gonna go play tomorrow. So yeah, I got a few things I'm just butching out. I know I'm supposed to be tearing it apart and doing stuff, but it's like duty calls. So yeah, let me show you what we got going on. So first thing, I went ahead. I've got my fuel system put back in there. I got it's the Holley 670 Truck Avenger carburetor sitting on there. I'm ready to fire it up. So I'm just kind of holding off on that right now because it's cold out. And right now, Julianne is getting a windshield ready to go. So we're getting that put on. My other one is all exploded, and I picked this one up at a swap meet. So, but Sanford's got a little bit of issues as far as things mounting back on it, so I'm going to see if I can get these hinge, where this hinge bolt's on, straightened out enough to get a windshield on. And with any luck, I dug out my half doors, so I'm going to see if I can get this to somehow accept a door. I don't know, the driver's side's not as bad, but this passenger side is beat to hell. So we're gonna try. That's tonight's adventure, and then like I say, tomorrow we'll be wheeling. Should get some good footage. I think we're gonna go pretty hard tomorrow. So it's kind of the end of the year, Thanksgiving. I don't know. It's a buddy's place, and it's pretty close to home. So if we break, we're not too far away. So yeah, let's get these doors fitted and this windshield on this thing. Hopefully.
Whole Jeep is moving.
That's the whole side of this is flexing. I almost need a little bit longer.
Gosh, it just doesn't, the camera just doesn't show it.
I know.
How bad it really is.
Darn near new again. Put the hinge on and see how things line up. The push mount. Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that. It's almost like I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. We'll hide that with a hinge. See what that does. Actually, those are, this is twisted, but I think it's kind of close to maybe working.
Much better.
You need to go forward. This is weird. And it's got a little bindy there. Like a glove. It does flex up here a little bit though. We'll go just a little bit more. Just that. What's down there? So I need to go pop it here. I can adjust that out right here. Or just put a little washer in there and that'll do it.
Mm.
Try that. I have some back here. And then that's going to make my striker up. I don't want to adjust the engine. I like it. It's still a little bit, but for what it is, I don't think we're going to get much better. It's just a little tight down here. I could still go up a little bit more.
It could possibly get fixed on the trail too.
Yeah, I don't want to sit here on the trail.
It might, but yeah.
There, now we gotta go. But it's, so now I gotta go forward with it again.
That sounds more solid, like.
I like it. For as good as it needs to get. Say all this will get kind of redone, but we have a door and we can put the half uppers on it. Cool. Now, see what the driver's side looks like.
When you work to this side, it's actually,
I don't know.
they look
It's
pretty-
not perfect, but
way closer than the passenger side was.
that's always it. It's always like, oh, this won't go easy. This is the one I fight.
Oh, the nut
Oh, I gotta
is.
take that bolt out. This happened on the other side too.
Oh.
We're three-wheeling.
Okay. Your strap is in the bottom.
All the way down.
Look at this side flex out.
It's all down here, so everything needs to come up. Way up.
Guess I didn't realize that whole area was dented in like it is.
Yeah, so everything's pushed back. With that going back, that's why the door's sagging. So that actually needs to go forward. So this is the side at Wagon Hound that was dug into that dirt mound,
Oh.
and I was laying on the side and it pushed this into the cage. That side is the one that got caught between the tree, got pulled that way, so we're just a big diamond. My Bart might push that out, I don't know.
A rough and or a diamond in the rough. I had it
Yeah.
backwards there.
Diamond is a chunk of coal. Yeah, look at my steering. I know this
Oh
whole
my
cowl is
goodness.
wet. That's why when I do the cage, all this is gonna get tied together. That's in that. A little bit of structure there.
Nothing happened here. Nothing to
Yeah.
see.
What I really need to do is right down here at the bottom.
Oh, I
that's
would see that.
where it's wanting to flex the most. Oh, we can shut a little better. Still. Yeah, I need to get that whole side pushed out. Yeah, there's a whole big structure piece right here. But my little 2x4. It's gonna go boom. Not pushing out. Can you tell? Get my hands in so I can hammer. It's all double wall. It is coming out.
Yeah, slowly. That section is definitely more difficult.
Yeah, there's 2 layers right there. Yeah, closer. But yeah, that sounds.
Oh, bottom there. I need a washer in this one too.
But I'm way low on the striker, so I can either adjust this hinge, or I can adjust both and bring them up, or yeah, maybe just throw a couple of washers in. Let's see. So yeah, I think. One sunk. I don't think this one's been off because it's still got paint in there. I think I tried and it was maybe a biatch. So. That moved. Need my light. I think that cowl needs to go farther forward. Yeah, and under the door, so all of that needs to go forward more. So we're close. See how it's pulling that?
Uh-huh.
That's all bugging.
That's that tree at Reader when you were stuck on it. In the corner passenger there.
No, I think this is Wagon Helm. The Reader was that side.
I know. I was wondering if it pushing back over there was twisting this one.
Let me see, because I definitely gained. Oh, we clear, but now we're a little bit high. So. Didn't I drop it? That's that. It doesn't look like it's flexing the tub. I mean, a little bit. So it's kind of like the other side.
Oh, maybe also your strap was in there.
Huh?
This was in the middle.
Yeah. I think it's just that. Let's roll that edge a little bit. I'd say for what it is, we're doing pretty damn good. It doesn't take that long to, I mean, I'm confident when I get in, it ain't going nowhere. I'd say we're not as good as it needs to be. I probably could do one more. If I do one more shim and then lower it down, that'll get this gap out and give me a clearance right there. Well, I got the doors to fit. It wasn't quite as bad of a job. Took a little bit of beating and hammering and moving things around, but they actually, the door gaps aren't too horrible. I mean, it's not a little bit, but yeah, they shut, open and shut real nice. We got a windshield frame on. I got the hood open right now, but Yeah, there's a windshield frame on it now. Julianne's in there putting a strap on the windshield. We threw the bikini top on just to kind of keep a little cold and stuff out. There's a wind jammer on the back, so we got that on there just to keep a little bit of heat in. And then right now, I've had a valve cover leak, and I did a new gasket in it, but what I found out is right here where my AC pump is, the cover, this little lip, is getting into that, and I think it's folding that up a little bit and letting oil just puke out of this. It's running down, and then on vertical climbs, it ended up going into my clutch, and I've been smoking my clutch on a couple of things, which I shouldn't, but it has been. So I'm probably going to be doing a clutch when I get this thing torn apart again, but for now, I'm going to grind the end of that valve cover off, put new gaskets in, and get that sealed up. So hopefully that'll fix that issue. Carburetor's on, fuel lines are all hooked up. I'm about ready to fire it up. I'm going to do these valve covers real quick, and then we'll see how this thing runs on the old carburetor again. So we're still going. Well, I got this off, and oops. And you can kind of see the end of this. This has got a little booger in there, and that is where it was hitting the AC pump. So that is definitely what was going on with that. So I'm going to grind that end off, straighten her out a little bit. Hopefully it'll seal up good enough for, like I say, one more quote run. So we'll get this dialed in, put it back on, and hopefully that fixes that. So maybe one oil leak will be fixed. So I just ended up grinding that little bit of a lip that has this little 1/8 inch or something lip around. Ground that off. This corner was pushed up a little bit. I straightened it out. I think I'll run a little, probably some silicone from here to around there, just in case it's a little wavy or whatever. But hopefully that'll seal it up and fix this problem for now. Never any privacy around here. Well, we had a good afternoon working on Sanford. I think everything on the list to go play tomorrow is crossed off. The carburetor's on, all the fuel lines are on, fuel tank's in. We cleaned up some wiring. We got the doors on, we got a windshield on, threw the bikini top on in case the weather goes bad or something. There's a little gap between the skinned roof and the windshield, so that closes that up. There's a rear wind jammer on it. Checked my tire pressures. fixed my valve cover. So I think we've crossed everything off. Tomorrow in the morning, I'll dump some oil in the transfer case because that thing leaks like a sieve. So yeah, but other than that, she fires right up, and it's pretty much ready to go play. So I want to kick her off. Yeah, this carburetor seems to work really well. It fires right up, runs good, idles good. There she is. So we're ready to go. We're gonna beat on this thing tomorrow. We got a couple other guys, a couple buggies. I don't know. We'll see what happens. It's kind of the end of the year run. I'm probably gonna run this thing pretty hard because it's coming back in to actually get torn down and get some stuff done on it that has desperately been needed. So yeah, stay tuned. We'll have some good coverage from tomorrow, and it's going to be a good time. So thanks for watching, subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting, everything. It's been awesome. So yeah, stay tuned for tomorrow. So I'm kind of liking this black windshield. It just kind of changed the look and made it look a little more aggressive. So yeah, it's no cream puff. Like I say, I got it at a swap meet for cheap. I don't know what was going on here. They had something mounted on the side. It's got like a crack in it and stuff, but the glass is good. There's a couple little rock chips, but for a Jeep, it's pretty mint. So yeah, the doors, everything's gaps and stuff are pretty good. The doors shut. You know, they open and close. They take a little bit of effort, but they're secure. Yeah, nothing really changed back here. We did put the windjammer in. Oh, I've got some ducting ordered for my heater. Oh, there goes some stuff. But yeah, this heater just absolutely moves air. I got it from Jegs. It is a machine. So usually I've had all three of these ports have all been open, and it blows right on Julianne, and she is just getting cooked, and I'm over there freezing. So I've ordered a kit to do all the ducting on it, but I guess it's not going to be here till December 13th. So this is a ducting from a pellet stove, and I just ran it over so I can get a little heat, and then we blocked off this port here, and so this one will blow right on her, and hopefully that kind of cuts down on the amount of air she's taking. But yeah, so now I get a little heat, she gets a little heat, and hopefully this will all work out. So yeah, but that's a little upgrade we did, and it should make it a lot nicer. And I've got full doors, but for what we're doing tomorrow, I'm going to run my half doors. It's going to be kind of cold, but I think we'll be just fine. So we're enclosed in pretty good for what we're going to do tomorrow, and it's supposed to be pretty warm and sunny. So
38 degrees.
yeah, 38, a balmy 38 degrees. So yeah, this other door, it's yeah, it actually fit up pretty decent, opens and closes pretty good. So I can't believe that it everything bolted back on as well as it did for how beat this thing is. But yeah, we've got doors and stuff. So tires are aired, everything's ready to go. So we're gonna give her hell.